Following the conclusion of the general elections in Nigeria in 2023 and the controversy that resulted, Professor Atahiru Jega, the former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, conducted an extensive analysis of the results, particularly the presidential vote, and came to the following conclusions. He said Asiwaju Bola Tinubu got only 37% of the vote, down from the 56% that Buhari got in 2019. In 2019, there was a two-horse race between the APC and PDP candidates. In 2023, was at least a four-horse race between APC, PDP, Labour Party and NNPP candidates. It was the first time since 2007 that we had more than two major candidates in the presidential elections, and the first time since 1983 that we had up to four major candidates in such a race. The top four candidates in these elections got 37%, 29%, 25% and 6% respectively. This compares closely with 1979 when Shagari got 34%, Awo got 29%, Zik got 16%, Aminu Kano got 10.28% and Waziri Ibrahim got 10%, he added. However, the top three runner-up in this race got a combined 60% of the vote. That is impressive. But then, they only have themselves to blame that they did not present a united front before the elections. They only tried to present a united front to contest the results. It is a case of locking the stables after the horses have bolted. Would they have made 60% of votes if they had united behind a single candidate? Anybody guess? Tinubu's party dived into this election controlling the federal and 21 state governments. In the event, he won only 12 states outright. PDP's Atiku Abubakar also won 12 states. Labour Party's Peter Obi won 12 states outright, FCT included. NNPP's Kwankwaso won outright in one state, he narrated. So how did Tinubu win the race? Very simple answer. The number of states that a candidate wins outright is important. Equally important is the number of states in which he came second. Also very important is if he came second with only a narrow margin in most of them. Tinubu won 12 states outright: Zamfara, Jigawa, Borno, Niger, Kwara, Kogi, Benue, Ekiti, Oyo, Ogun, Ondo and Rivers. He came second in 19 states: Kebbi, Sokoto, Kaduna, Katsina, Kano, Gombe, Bauchi, Yobe, Taraba, Nasarawa, Plateau, Adamawa, Osun, Lagos, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Edo, Imo and Ebonyi, he narrated. In many cases, the margins of loss were very small. Only 3,000 votes in Sokoto, 12,000 in Katsina, and equally narrow margins in Osun and Lagos. Tinubu came second to Kwankwaso in Kano, second to Atiku in most of the states. The latter won and second to Obi in Lagos, Ebonyi, Imo and Edo. This was exactly how Alhaji Shehu Shagari won the presidency in 1979. He won outright in 9 states out of 19: Sokoto, Kaduna, Niger, Bauchi, Gongola, Benue, Kwara, Rivers and Cross River. He won in Kaduna and Gongola even though he partly lost the governorship elections there 2 weeks earlier that in those days were called the bandwagon effect. Also, of the remaining 10 states in Nigeria at the time, Shagari came second in 9: Oyo, Ogun, Ondo, Bendel, Anambra, Imo, Borno, Plateau and Kano. Shagari came third only in Lagos after Awo and Zik. Like Shagari, like Tinubu, you are victorious if your party is either first or second in almost every state.
Is hereby declared the winner. Yes. And is returned elected.
Therefore, allegations that APC rigged the election also falls flat because it lost the biggest states, namely Lagos, Kaduna, Kano, and Katsina, even though all of them have APC state governors, all of whom are staunchly loyal to Tinubu, he explained. In terms of vote banks, what is Imo, Edo, or Adamawa to these states? Why should anyone go rigging elections in some small states when he could rig up figures in the biggest ones and win by a large margin? If they could help it, why should 10 APC governors, APC national chairman, and director general of the APC campaign suffer the embarrassment of failing to deliver their states? Why should Tinubu himself suffer the embarrassment of failing to win outright in Lagos, long alleged to be his own political fiefdom? He questioned.
The coalition officer should tell us that what was collated, what was uploaded is what is presenting. We need to know that, and he needs to say that. We cannot continue collation if he cannot guarantee that what is uploaded is what he presented. We cannot continue collation. It's not possible. We will not allow it. At least the collation officer must tell us that what is presented is in consonance with what was uploaded. If that is not done, then there's an infraction of the Electoral Act, and we will not allow it. And we cannot continue with collation. We cannot continue collation if the returning officer cannot guarantee 10 Nigerians that what is uploaded is what is presented. There's a fine for that infraction, and we will have to say that. Thank you. We have not addressed our presentations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Coalition Secretariat, anyone?
We will not.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. If a coalition officer will not come up and tell us that what is uploaded is you don't want to show us, you don't want him to tell us. One of the two must happen. We are Nigerians, we will defend our rights. This election, we will serve with our blood, we will make sure that the right thing is done. If there is difficulty in uploading it, there is no difficulty in the returning officer telling us that what is uploaded is what is presented. And if that is a lie, you will meet in the court of law.
Okay, thank you very much. Next state.
No, we cannot have another state, sir. We cannot have another state.
You are now being disruptive. You know. No. You are now being disruptive.
You can bundle me out, but the right thing must be done. I'm a party agent.
You are now being disruptive of the process.
I am not being disruptive. I'm asking.
Okay. Next score, please. After the presentation, then we'll come back to the issues you've raised. Let's take the next step.
We are saying that let him declare that what is uploaded is what is going to present. At least let him make that statement.
Okay. Score Kwara, Oshun and Derek, please make your presentation.
Thank you.
Sorry, Kwara has done his own. Oshun State?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Oshun.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman,
my name is Dr. Mutiu Olaleke Akoke. I am the resident electoral commissioner INEC Osun State. My scope is here.
My name is Professor Fomer INEC, Vice Chancellor
of the University. Please resume your seat. You are now deliberately disruptive.
I'm defending my votes.
Okay.
And I'm allowed by them to do that.
Red Kwara, please make your Oshun, introduce yourself and let the scope for Oshun make her presentation.
I am Dr. Mutiu Olaleke.
That Tinubu Bola Ahmed of the APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Thank you.
Alex Tesu, Voice TV, Nigeria.